All right. I'm saying no audio on YouTube. No audio on YouTube. Let me see what's going on. Peace. How's everybody doing out there? What's going on, Miss Jerica? Let me see what is going on with the audio on YouTube. See if I can figure it out real quick before the show gets started. How's everybody doing out there? Peace, God, and prosperity, family. How we feeling? Y'all already know what time it is. The Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again. The early rising show of coffee and crypto. Are you okay? You know what it was? You may just not have been able to hear the music on YouTube. That may have been it. That may have been it. Or is the music coming through and everything now? If you can give me some feedback, let me know how it's sounding right now. How's everybody feeling today? How's everybody feeling today? How's everybody feeling today? Rello, what's going on, big homie? Babalu, peace. All right, everybody says the audio's coming through clearly. The audio's coming through clearly. All right. As we can see, we got a mix, kind of a mixed market right now. Bitcoin in the red, ETH in the red, XRP, Tron, Ton, Hype, you know, Dot, Litecoin. Got a certain amount of assets that are currently trading in the red, some that are in the green. As of right now, when you look at the market as a whole, we're pretty much in a consolidation phase right now, right? We're in kind of a consolidation phase where you're not really seeing any rallies and or dumps in the market in the range between a specific area. Real static. Hmm, let me see. I don't know what's going on. What's been going on with YouTube as of lately? Let me try playing with the audio real quick. Let me try playing with the audio. Let me see. Stereo automatically adjust. Let me turn some of this other stuff off. Let me know how the audio sounds on YouTube. Let me know how the audio sounds on YouTube. Jumped on the gram. All right. Let me know how the audio sounds on YouTube for those that are tuning in. Okay. Charlie the Great says clear. Miss Jerica says clear. Okay. Baba Loot says clear. Says sounds good. Okay. Miss Nisha said it's fine. All right. So they say everything's coming through clearly on Instagram. We are coming through clearly on YouTube right now. Well, no, excuse me. They're saying everything's coming through clearly on YouTube. And we're already coming through clear on Instagram. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, tapping in today for the early rising show of Coffee and Crypto. How we feeling out there? How we feeling out there? Hopefully you haven't been shaken out of the market as of yet. Still holding your ground. Still, me honestly, still looking for lower prices from where we currently stand right now. But if you're looking at it from a long term perspective, um, especially if you are not yet a holder, right? If you're not yet a holder, it is something that I believe everybody should get some type of allocation to. Um, okay, Love and Light. What's going on, Miss April? Sounds better now. Okay, that might have been me adjusting the microphone. Then it might have been how I adjusted the mic. That's probably what it was looking at. And probably why it was coming through. If it was any type of static, it was probably due to that. So I appreciate everybody keeping me up on top as far as how the audio is working. But how we feeling out there? How we feeling out there? In fact, you know what? Let me see. Let me see if I can get up. Because see what I'm trying to do for this Friday. We'll get to that. Don't even worry. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right. As of right now, Bitcoin under 90K, Ethereum teeter tottering around the 2K mark, XRP still under $3. But like I said though, it depends on what your projection is. For anybody that bought the top, of course you're underwater right now. So you gotta have patience in this space. Let's take a look real quick and just jump in. Take a look at the charts real quick. Let's start with the trading. In fact, what I really want to take a look at is the total crypto market cap, which is as of right now still. Let's get rid of this right here. Get rid of that right there. So still in the downtrend. Still in the downtrend as of right now. Nothing spectacular going on. And you really ain't gonna have really nothing major going on until you get back above $3.1 trillion. Right now trading at $2.83 trillion. As you can see, both moving averages are yep. Wait, say okay, yep. As you can see, both moving averages are pointing to the downside, and you do have not so much a death cross. I'd call it a caution cross more so than anything, where you got the 20-day crossing over the 50-day to the downside. So we are looking for a more exposure to the downside as long as we're trending below one or two of those trending moving averages. These are exponential moving averages that you're looking at right now. These are exponential moving averages that you are looking at right now. With the 50-day kind of being that segue that we want to see, that line in the sand, and then once we're able to take out that 50-day, then we can move our way back up here. Now looking at it from a, because y'all know I love the Fibonacci, looking at it from a fib level perspective, right? If we pull our previous high down to our previous low, all right, there we go. So we can see that we made it within the first Fibonacci level. Hold on, let me turn these off real quick because I don't want anybody calling while I'm live. There we go. There we go. I appreciate that, Miss Jerica. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully everybody's sitting back, tuning in, tapping in, tuning in, and getting ready to take these notes. So what we're looking at with the total crypto, remember, this is the whole market. Instead of us looking at, just Bitcoin or Ethereum or just Litecoin or Aptos or Aave or any one of those, right? Instead of us looking at any one of those. Did I miss a self-banking class? Yeah, self-banking was last week, I believe. You can get a copy of the recording by sending the email to Block Wall Street Work at proton.me. That's Block Wall Street Work at proton.me. You can't get a copy of that. As of right now, the website is down, under construction. It may be so for a couple of days, maybe a week or so. But as of right now, any type of details that you need for setting up one-on-ones or joining any of the upcoming classes. In fact, we got a class coming up this Friday where I'm going to be covering 2 new blockchains, actually. A lot of incentives. But for those that are interested, just send an email to blockwallstreetwork at proton.me, and I'll be able to get you the access for those 2 classes. But yeah, what we're looking at right now, in order to see things really turn around, just to get a start, you want to get inside this golden ratio right here. So that would be you actually trading inside $2.93 trillion, taking out this lower level right here, right? Taking out this lower level right here, and then proceeding to get and actually conquer the top of this golden ratio or this golden box right here, right? That's what we really need to get above. So if we can first crack inside 2.93 trillion and then start trading above 3.24 trillion, in my humble opinion, that'll turn the whole market around. And at that point, you'll probably see Bitcoin above the 90s, going back north towards $100,000. Ethereum following, but behind $2,100, $2,200, $2,300. Now, what does total crypto market cap mean for the rest of the market if we look at it individually, right? If we break down and we take a look at BTC, let me actually take a look at a fresh chart here. Let's take a look at it fresh real quick. Give me 1 second. There we go. And we can actually get rid of this real quick, right? What I like about what's going on with Bitcoin right now is that we have taken out our 20-day exponential here. Next target is going to be this 50-day exponential moving average here, which comes in at around 89K. So $89,000, $90,000 is really the mark in the sand that we need to get above. And then second after that, right, is going to be this previous high right here, right? So your first obstacle in order to see further continuation to the upside is going to be your moving average, right? Right here. First, we need to get past that. Once we get past that, if we are able to dominate previous high here, right, meaning we take out this previous high, that's when we can see further continuation to the upside at that point, right? But nothing before that. As of right now, we can get close and just see a lower high than our previous high, right? Now, one of the things that I've really been paying attention to in this most recent run, let me clear this up a little bit. Let me get rid of all this, right? Something that I've always paid attention to is the fact that we are showing signs of what is known as bullish divergence, right? And just to, make it clear so everybody can see exactly what we're talking about here, I'm going to mark off the areas that are important, and it's going to be specifically this low here, and then coming in second at this low right here. So now, make sure everybody can see. Yep, everybody can see. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's going on, Miss Warcraft? Miss Artist Gemini, peace. Mr. R&R, how's everything going? So what we're looking at here, right? And these are the type of things that you want to be knowledgeable about. In fact, you know what I'm going to be doing, because people keep asking me? I'm going to be having a technical analysis class next week. So those that want to sign up and learn how to read these charts the way that I do when I do these lives, that class will be coming next Wednesday, I believe. Let me look at the calendar real quick. Let me look at the calendar to see what day. Where we at right now? See, it'd be April 2nd. Excuse me. It'll be April 2nd for the technical analysis class, and I'll have that put on my page. Once again, if you're interested in any upcoming classes, just hit my email right now while the website's down. All right, now, anyways, as we look at the trend, right, we can see on this low to that low, right, you have a higher low than your previous low, right? Higher low. That's higher low, right? But now if we look at the coinciding lows of price, right, you have a lower low, right? Now, interestingly enough, when you look at the MACD here, you have a similar structure where you have a low and a higher low once again, right? So we have a higher low, like so. So now if you look, right, and these are, once again, if you don't know what I'm looking at, these are the type of things you want to take notes on, right? We're looking at price. We're looking at Bitcoin price, right? Remember, let me put this out there real quick because I think a lot of people have a misconception of investing, trading, the whole 9 yards, right? A lot of individuals that don't know how to read technical analysis normally just wait for the market to start moving in their is looking for the market to start moving in their favor before they enter. They don't understand being able to enter, which gives them a head start against everybody else, and what it takes to find those type of entries. What I'm going to break down for you now is a simple way of finding those specific type of entries that I'm specifically talking about, right? Thank you, Bitcoin Bully. Why am I a millionaire? Good stuff. That's good if you're a millionaire. Very good. Very. I'm trying to make a couple more millionaires. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying I made you, but I'm trying to make a couple of millionaires. Did I? Yeah, health making class. Yep. All right. Yeah, for research and recreational purposes, entertainment and or education purposes only, not for financial advice in any way, shape, or form. So now what I'm showing y'all right now, while Bitcoin trades right here at this point, 87,846, right? You're looking to buy Bitcoin because you're thinking it's going to go back to 100,000, 150, 200,000, 250, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, $1 million a coin, right? Which really isn't too hard from where we currently stand. It's just a little over 10x. So not that hard, but it's these type of things that you want to pay attention to if you want to make those premium entries. So what you're looking at here, right? I'm gonna show you in a minute. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You have a low, and then you have a lower low, low, higher low, low, higher low. Now what does this signify, right? This signifies what is known as bullish divergence. What is bullish divergence? Textbook. It says that a bullish divergence occurs when prices fall to a new low, while an oscillator fails to reach a new low. Okay, let's go take and your oscillators are going to be your indicators like your RSI and your MACD, your relative strength index, and your moving average convergence divergence. So now let's go back and take a look. So we have prices falling to a new low, prices falling to a new low, but then we have the oscillator finding higher lows, oscillator finding higher lows. Nana, I need to talk to you, Amir. What's going on, Queen? If you can, just send an email. The email should be on the screen. You can email blockwallstreetwork@proton.me. Leave your contact information. I'll get right back to you in due time. So now what we're looking at here, right? Let's go back. We got our low, lower low, low, higher low, low, higher low. What does this mean? What does this mean to us? This situation demonstrates that bears are losing power and that the bulls are ready to control the market again. Often, a bullish divergence marks the end of a downtrend. And if we take a look at Bitcoin right now, since hitting our high at about $106,000, we had one pullback, another rally lower high than our previous high. And since this high right here at 106K, so far we've gone down to $82,000, roughly $83,000. So we are in a downtrend. We are in a downtrend, and we're looking at ways to identify what might be the end of that downtrend. And as of right now, like I'm showing y'all, we have two drives of bullish divergence. Now, with me personally, I like to see 3 drives, meaning that we get a third leg down, right? Because right now we're making a lower high than our previous highs. This little bounce we're seeing is nothing, right? This little bounce ain't nothing right now. But what I'm normally looking for is that third leg down. But then I'd be looking for now what's interesting about that is that how close we are from price to our second leg, right? Meaning that we would only have to go down a little bit more than another 10% drop, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15% to make a lower lower low, right? But then we would be looking for a higher low within our oscillator. So with this low being higher, I mean with the current oscillator being way higher than the previous low, we can actually see a nice decent dip and still make a higher low than our previous low. And that's really what I'm looking for. You get that thing I sent you with all the forms? It's on there? You say what? You gotta hold on, I gotta put up, get away. See a dude sleep. Or just go downstairs and go get my clothes out of the dryer. Okay. There we go. All right. So now back to what we were talking about, y'all. My apologies. Back to what we were talking about. Okay. So what you're seeing right now is 2 drives on Bitcoin. I'm looking for a third drive lower. Now, your idea is to figure out where could that third drive come in at, right? That's what you're trying to figure out. Where is that third drive going to come in at? Okay. A couple different ways that an individual would look at that. What I like to do is just look at our previous low to our previous high, like so, right? So it would be something like, there we go. So we can see we got the bounce right here on the 50, broke back up to the 382. If we get another leg down, I'll be looking for that next leg down to come somewhere around 61. Somewhere around 61. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Too loud. All right. I'm going to hit you when I'm done. All right. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. All right, back to it. So now, what I'm looking for, right? What I'm looking for here is just a slight leg down before we get a bounce. So it'd be something like this if we can capture it. Let me see. If we can capture it, it'd be something like maybe like this, right? Get that third leg down like that from where you currently stand. Something like that. And then get the bounce. Y'all see that? Right? This is what I would be looking for. So now we would be waiting for this low to come into contact like so. Make that lower low on price, right? Make that lower low on price. But then at the same time, make that higher low up here in your oscillator. And the same thing down here with your moving average convergence divergence. Hopefully this is making sense to you all. Chief, what's going on? What's the word, Trap? Yeah, yep, Nardo said, what's that? That just came from me? Nardo said, what up, Chief? C-No. Okay. Huh? Dang, where I leave off at? Oh, okay, here we go. My apologies, y'all. All right, so hopefully this is making sense to y'all. Yeah, we're looking at Bitcoin right now. We're looking at Bitcoin, and this is what I'm saying in a nutshell, right? Because I've been all over the place. This is what I'm saying in a nutshell. From a technical analysis standpoint, right? If I'm betting on bullish divergence to show its third drive, then I'm looking at that only means and can only mean that I'm looking for a lower low, right? That means I can only be looking for a lower low. So that means where I have to have an idea of where that low could come in. And based off these Fibonacci levels, right? I can't believe they said they're selling gold to buy more Bitcoin. No, they didn't really say that. They haven't said that yet. Nobody said that. That's false. You've heard people say, like Michael Saylor said, you should sell gold to buy Bitcoin. Now what they may do, you know what? They kind of did say they're going to reevaluate the gold prices and they may allocate some of that. So you're kind of right. It is amazing. But then we're going to take a look at gold today too, because gold has been going nuts. Gold has been going nuts lately. I don't know how many people out there hold gold. In fact, let me see by a show of hands, how many of you are gold investors still? How many of you still hold gold, invest in gold? How many of you took the trust class that I gave you all last year, where I showed you some of the easiest ways to invest in gold and spend, use, transact with that gold. By a show of hands, how many people out there are benefiting off of that class? Because if you was in that class last year and you made any type of investments, you're up in those investments. Much like a majority of my classes. Just throw it out there. Much like a majority of my classes. But yeah, anyways. Okay, UPMA up, up. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. On silver against all odds. Okay, Bappa said he got some gold backs. Good move. Naj from Made It. Yep. What you think will happen with nothing? I don't know what you mean. What I think will happen with them? Nothing. Goldback's going. Yeah, Goldback's been going crazy. Goldback's been going crazy, crazy, crazy. So I appreciate everybody. I took the trust class. Bar none. What's going on? Trust is a must. Always, always. So, anyways, getting back to Bitcoin, we're looking for a third drive low, then a bounce from there. So, in my humble opinion, as of right now, if we come back and let's just say we don't even come back down to the 618. Let's say we only get a slight lower low right here around the 50, which is around $80,000. As of right now, I'm looking for a pullback from where we're at for a third drive, somewhere between $80,000 to about $73,000, $72,000. And then at that point, I'll be looking to find some type of support and bounce from there. That's what I'm looking for Bitcoin. Now, because remember, when you're doing technical analysis, you always want to have kind of like two different outcomes, because you can always have two different outcomes, right? On the other outcome, right? Bully, can you set a day or month or week where we can share you on our stories? I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Please clarify if you can. You can share my stories whenever you want to. You can share whenever you want to. But what was I looking for? What was I about to say? Oh yeah. So when you're doing technical analysis, right, you want to have kind of two different outcomes. What can happen if it drops down? What can happen if it pops up? So what will invalidate, in my humble opinion, us seeing $80,000 to $72,000 again, taking out this previous high right here and getting back above the 23.6, meaning that Bitcoin would have to trade open and close with a follow through candlestick above $93,761. Right? We'll just call it 94K. We'll just call it 94K. So if Bitcoin can get back above from where it's currently at $87,795, if we can get above that and clear $94,000, I'll no longer at that point be looking at $80,000 and $72,000. But until we're able to clear and take out this previous high, get back above this red line signifying the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level, I am more so weighted to see another leg down. Right? I tried to share your post the other day and it said you have it so your stories can't be shared. That's only because my page is private. I have to make my page unprivate for you to share it, but you can just screen record it or take a screenshot or whatever the case may be. And I keep my page private for a reason. Number one reason is so that I have organic growth. I just don't have a lot of bots, because to me it's not about followers. I could probably have a 500,000, well, maybe not that many, 100,000 followers, 20, 50. I'm already at 20,000, so 50,000 followers, 60,000 if my page wasn't private. I choose to leave my page private. That way I can, pretty much go through and handpick individuals I allow to follow me. Because I don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry following me. Just to be honest with you, and it keeps my page. If you don't notice, between my page and a lot of other content creators' pages, you'll see a lot of those that spam coming through their page. A bunch of spam. I don't want that spam. I don't want trolls. I don't want haters. I don't want leeches. I don't want any type of viruses coming into my fold. So that's the reason that it makes it kind of hard for individuals to share my stuff, because it is private, but it protects our community, though. It protects our community. What's going on, Marissa? What's going on, Peace? Peace, Queen. Peace, 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 peace. Let me see. Let me see something. Hold on. Okay, let me send that off in a minute. All right. Um, But yeah, that's why you can't share my stuff. But you can share it. Just take a screenshot or screen share. Yeah, the bots be going crazy. The bots be going. So I'm like, man, I just want to keep mine private, so only the people that I, know are real people can follow and comment and get the information that I'm sharing. Now, a couple of good things that we have going on for Bitcoin on the daily. You do have a growth on positive momentum. Looking at the MACD, the highest we've had since back here in January. So that is a positive thing on the daily. Yeah, bots, scammers. Yep. The whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. But I'm still looking for that third leg down. Once again, though. And this is the thing, right? This is the thing. What you want to do is you want to take nibbles here and there. Anything at a discount is a win. You know what I mean? Think of it like this: if you're looking for, if your objective is that Bitcoin's going to go to 20,000, 120,000, 150,000, 200,000, 250,000, all the way up to $1,000,000, then 80,000, 87,000 is way cheaper than 106,000. Which people, you got to think of it like this: when the prices were going crazy, people were super duper 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 ready to purchase this stuff, super duper ready to buy Bitcoin and everything. And now that everything's pulled back and actually giving you a better position, it's like people are scared to buy it. It's like, I don't get it. You hope, wish, and ask for lower prices, and then you get those lower prices, and then you don't take advantage of them. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, right? No, actually, E.L. Hamilton, my site is not yet back up and running. If you need any assistance with one-on-one classes, any past prior classes, you can go to send the email to blockwallstreetwork@proton.me. It is on the YouTube page. Just send the email if you need any type of assistance. Okay. So yeah. So now this is the thing, right? While we're well, not us specifically, but while the general retail market is scared to purchase, while there's blood in the streets, you got stories like this coming out. Massive whale buys 200 million, not 2 million, not 200,000, $200 million in Bitcoin. And another one wakes up after 8 years in hibernation. Okay. Hey, look, I just told the Discord, like, Stacks, that whole Stacks ecosystem, Stacks, Arcadico, Alex, undervalued. In fact, the market as a whole right now is pretty undervalued. I'm gonna keep it a vanilla bean with you. The market as a whole right now is pretty undervalued. If you have that long-term projection, if you're not putting your rent money in here trying to flip it and pay off your rent and have some extras, right? What an individual should do, right? Just to get started, just to get your foot in the game, man, take a couple of dollars here and there once a week. Put it into crypto, you know what I mean? If you don't have any type of exposure, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, it's 60 cents right now, and I can't believe it. We got to understand, for those of us that have been in this market for a amount of time, for those of us that have been, in this space, through these different cycles, right now, for me, myself, and I'm going through, what cycle is this I'm going through? Let me see, I've been here since 2017, right? I've been here since 2017, so if we go back and take a look, let's just go take a look real quick. Let's open this thing up on a monthly. Let's refresh it. There we go. So I've been here since, let me see, where's 2017? I think I did my first video somewhere around June of 2017 on YouTube. So I've been here somewhere around here since Bitcoin was somewhere around $1,000, $1,300, $1,500, right? We'll say $1,500, $1,600, $1,700. This is how long I've been in crypto for, right? This is when I did my first video. This is when I opened up my Instagram page. Everything right here around 2017. When I was telling people back then, right, that they should get some Bitcoin. Once again, this is pre-$2,000 Bitcoin, right? So I went through this first bull market. When I got in, it was around 1,000, really a couple hundred. But when I started making my videos around $1,000, ended up going to $20,000. So that's bull market number one, right? We pull back, come back down $3,000 from 20,000. Everybody shits their pants, right? Get scared. Oh my God, get out! It's crashing. I'm telling people like, man, Brother Kennedy remembers if he's on the live. He remembers. We was here around this time, right? We were telling people buy more. So then we go from 3,000, right, to 70,000. No, 60,000 Bitcoin. $60,000 Bitcoin, right? So that's one bull market, one bear market, two bull markets, right? And then we have the bear market from November of 21 to November of 22. So I've got 2 bull markets. And really, if you want to look at this little mini bull market right here from 3,000 up to 16,000 back down, right? You could probably say that, right? But anyways, one bull market, one bear market, two bull markets, two bear markets, and now I'm in my third bull market. So 1, 2, 3. So I've been through 4 cycles. I'm in my fifth cycle right now, right? I'm in my fifth cycle, and there's certain things that you learn from going through all these cycles. The one thing that I learned is that Bitcoin, as think of it like this: as long as they continue to print money, the only thing, in my humble opinion, that has stopped Bitcoin from continuously going up is if they just stop printing money. They stop printing money. Because as long as they continue to print and make an excess of that, right? As long as they make an excess, not access, excess of dollar bills. Because you got to think of it like this. As the value, not value, excuse me, as the amount of dollar bills are going up, 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 the amount of Bitcoin is going down, 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 down. And what I mean by that is the release of Bitcoin, right? And how it is produced. So we're looking at the halving every 4 years, right? In fact, let's actually take a look at that. Let me see. What were the halving years? Let's take a look real quick. And see what the halving years was. Once again, family, we got another class coming up this Friday for those that want to get into the crypto space, into decentralized finance, into passive income, into airdrops, into extra incentives. You're going to want to be in this class this Friday, and then we got technical analysis next Wednesday. Please excuse the off question. Is it best to hold or sell NVIDIA stock? Number one is I don't give financial advice on this channel, so I don't tell anybody to hold or buy or when to do anything. All I do is technical analysis and give my opinions on it. And I'm not an investor in NVIDIA stock, so I couldn't tell you whether you should hold or sell NVIDIA stock. I don't know when you got in. I don't know what your expectations were. I don't know what your goals were. I don't know how much capital you allocated. It's a lot of things and that's why it's not good for y'all to search those answers from other individuals, because they don't have enough of the information to make that kind of educated guess for you. Meaning, I'd have to know exactly what were your goals going in. What price did you buy in? What were your expectations? How long have you been holding? Because we don't know any of that stuff, it's not good to go out and look for outside sources to tell you any of that. Just my humble opinion. So let me see. November 2012. So 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024. So November 2012. Let's go back and let's mark these areas off. November of 2012. Let's mark these areas off, right? November of 12. Where are we at? November of 2012. Right. November of 12. Right there. And then we have what? And then we have July of 16. Right? So July of 2016, 4 years later. July of 16. June, July, right? Oh, that's 17. Hold on, where's 16? There we go. July of 16 right there. Wow. Look at how these monthly buy signals are lining up with the halving. Look at this. This is a monthly UT bot alert. Look how they're lining up with those halving dates. Very interesting. Let's see what the next one comes in. Very interesting. Let's see if it follows suit. May 11th, 2020, and then April 20th, 2024. So May 11th. So May, the month of May, 2020. The month of May, 2020. Where's May at? May right here. So that buy signal was a little premature. Still gave it to you. And then we got April of 2024. Where's April at? 2024. April's right here. So we can see from each halving here, spike high, break back down. Here, spike high, break back down. Here, spike high, break back down. Here. Now we're looking for that spike high. Whoop, there we go. Dr. Tony, what's going on, Queen? Wealthy Rising. Oh, also, I forgot to put this out there. For anybody that is going to be in the Denver area, Denver, Colorado for 420. Denver, Colorado for 420. We are holding another 420 event. This is every year, basically. I will be in Denver, Colorado for 420. So if you're going to be in Denver, DM me. That way you can get tickets to the event. I think the first 25 signups get a grab bag. I think you're calling it a swag bag with some extra materials in it. So once again, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area for 420, I will be in Denver, Colorado. So I'll be posting the information on my page here shortly, okay? But anyways, we're looking at where these halvings come in, where those buy signals come in, right? These are the 4-year cycles. These are your 4-year cycles. So that means the next one's not going to come in until what? 2028, right? We got a long way for that next halving to come in, okay? And if you look, normally them halvings come in. Very interesting. Very interesting. Right here on these little dip consolidation areas. See that? And now you got the continuation. So in my humble opinion, from a macro perspective, is the red lines by the month. Yeah. No, these red lines represent the month the halving came in. So this is November of 2012. This is July of 2016. This is May of 2020. And this is April of 2024. These are just indications of the month where the halving came in for each month. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's the best answer, Bully. What's the best answer, Keon? I don't even know what answer I gave you. But yeah, if we're looking at this halving and we're looking for projections into the future and then into the next halving and what the possibilities can be, another thing that we can take a look at, right? So that was okay. Look at it like this. This is something else that I just recently. That was 1,000. Yep. So that's. Let me see. That's what. That was 100. That was 1,000. So we go from on each one of these highs, right? We go from a high of $15 to a high of about $1,300 to a high of about $15,000 to a high of about $70,000, and now, or, interesting. If we even want to look at you, and look, you can even look at it from a negative standpoint, right? Check it out, yo. You can even look at it from a negative standpoint. Check it out. So if we look at the lows, right? Between this halving and your low was $3. Between the next halving and your low was 100. We'll say $200, right? The next low, your high was about $3,000. The next low, your high was about $15,000, right? So now what's your next low going to be? Because each one of these lows, if you pay attention, interesting. That's 15,000. We're adding a 0 to each one, right? Well, much less this one. But let's just say we came in here around $10. You went from 10 to double digits, right? So 1 0 to 2 zeros, 2 zeros to 3 zeros, 3 zeros to 4 zeros, right? Because now you're at the $10 mark. And now we're going to be looking at our highs, right? Or our higher lows, right? Our lowest, cheapest price in the next cycle probably being what? 4, 5 zeros. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at 5 zeros being the low for this halving season. That means that the low that we may see moving into 2028 may be above $100,000. It may be above $100,000. All right. Is this making sense to y'all? I hope I'm not just talking and running, talking mumbo jumbo. Is this making any type of sense to y'all? To the NVIDIA question. Yeah, definitely. I think he's referring to giving financial advice without knowing the variables. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, that is the best answer because you got people that are here to tell you, like, hell yeah, I would sell that, or hell yeah, I would buy that. Don't never let nobody else dictate what you do with your money. Because they don't know what you went through to put the money in there. You know what I mean? Never let nobody dictate what you do with your money. It's nothing wrong with looking for advice, but you were just flat out asking, man, should I buy or sell it? Don't ever put that type of power in somebody else's hands. All right? Anyways, let's go back and read the article, see what's going on. It goes on to state that Bitcoin whales appear to be on the move as Bitcoin gained over 4% over the past 7 days. A massive Bitcoin whale wallet holding just added. That means they already had. They added $200 million worth of Bitcoin to its position after selling over 11,400 over the last few months, coinciding with a recent rebound for the original cryptocurrency. So if they were selling over the last couple of months, they were selling as price was rallying. That means they were selling into the 100,000. Now they're buying back in on a dip. It does because it's still an upward trend and never look back. Facts. What's going on, big homie? What's the word? All right. It goes on to state that Bitcoin Whale added 2,400 Bitcoin worth over 200 million to their stash on March 24th. Blockchain analytics from firm Arkham Intelligence said in an X post. Data shared by the firm shows that despite some sales in February, after the latest purchase, the whale holds over 15,000 Bitcoin in its wallet, worth over 1.3 billion at current prices. A 1 billion. Do y'all remember the mathematics I gave y'all earlier on my Instagram page? Let me take a look at this real quick just so I can show you. If you want to follow Chicago_crypto_block_bully, make sure it's the real me, 20.8K followers. Following, I got to get rid of some of these followers too. I'm following 75 and I'm at my max, so I can't follow anybody else. I'm going to have to erase some followers. But anyways, pay attention to this, right? That one wallet holds over 1,500 Bitcoin. Now, if we understand that there's approximately, as of right now, 58 million millionaires in the world, 58 million millionaires, right? With around 4 million Bitcoin lost forever, they say, that can never be recovered, right? So that leaves us what? 17,000 out of the 17 million out of the 21 million Bitcoin that was supposed to be available for us, right? 4 million are gone. So now that leaves us with 17 million. So now if we divide that 17 million by the 58 million millionaires that are in the world, what does that do? What does that do? That leaves you with only 0.29 Bitcoin for every millionaire on this planet. Do you not understand that there's not enough Bitcoin to go around for every single millionaire? And if they wanted to, let's just say every millionaire was like, $84,000, drop in the bucket, let me buy a Bitcoin. There's not enough to go around, everybody. Do y'all understand this? Do you understand the position that you're in right now? Whereas you're able to buy before some of these sovereign countries, some of these governments, some of these states, some of these corporations, some of these cities. Do y'all not understand the advantage that you as an individual has right now over the rest of the world, and considering the future of finances as it relates to your heir, your bloodline? You understand why I've been doing this since 2017, trying to get people involved? Is this why Sailor keeps buying? I mean, Sailor probably just keeps buying because he knows it's the most apex predator asset in the world, right? Hopefully that right there hit home for some of y'all. Hopefully that hit home for some of y'all. Once again, if you need any type of assistance, hit the email blockwallstreetwork@proton.me. This week, I do have a class where we are going to be covering the Bearer Chain and the Sonic Labs ecosystems. There's some projects over there that I believe, in my humble opinion, would benefit individuals if they were able to get involved. So I'm going to be covering those projects this Friday coming up. If you're interested in joining this Friday's class, once again, blockwallstreetwork@proton.me while the website's down in order to get access and details to this class. And then next Wednesday, we're going to be holding a technical analysis class. Okay, next week, Wednesday, we're going to be holding a technical analysis class. And also, remember, I will be in Denver, Colorado for 420 weekend. Denver, Colorado. All right. Now, it goes on to state that a 1 billion Bitcoin whale just withdrew 200 million of Bitcoin this morning from Binance. Hey, they just withdrew $200 million from Binance like it was like he withdrew $50. Like, hey, take this out. Please, it's 70 viewers, hit the like button. Yeah, please, if it's 70 people on here watching, please hit the like button. If you can, hit the like and or love button. Share this out with family and friends. All right? Might be, but as of right now, they're not, so it matters not. Right? As of right now, that's like saying one day we'll be able to fly without airplanes. It might be a possibility, but as of right now, it ain't, so it really don't even matter. You get what I'm saying? What are you doing in Colorado? I'm actually being brought out by the same group of individuals that bring me out there every year. This will probably be my 3rd or 4th year going to Colorado, I believe. So they're holding a cryptocurrency and cannabis event, and I'm going to be speaking. I'll have the information on my page in a minute. What's your YouTube info? YouTube is Chicago Crypto. Is it still Chicago Crypto Hustler? Just type in Chicago Crypto Block Bully on YouTube. I'll pop up. You'll see my page. Anyways, it goes on to state Once again, this dude just withdrew 200 million from Binance like it wasn't shit. Like, oh, let me just, People, hey, I be having clients scared to send $50, $100, $500. He just withdrew 200 million and sent it to his personal wallet. Real interesting. The whale started acquiring Bitcoin 5 days ago after selling off his stash when Bitcoin's price was between 100,000 and 86,000. See, I told you he was selling into that 100K. CoinGecko data shows on February 1st, Bitcoin's worth over 104,000, but it steadily declined to hit a low of 78,940 on February 28th. And they're just talking about what they did. The billionaire Bitcoin whale appears to have just bought Bitcoin. 1 billion whale just withdrew 200 million. Started acquiring 5 days ago, and this is his address right here. It goes on to state that the whale movement comes amid a recent Bitcoin price rebound. Bitcoin, and not only them, remember, they just bought 200 million, and then Michael Saylor Company just bought a couple $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Is it possible to repurchase recordings of past classes? Yes, definitely. All my past classes are able to be purchased. All past classes are able to be purchased. All of them. All of them. I'm going to find a way to present all the classes that I have available on my website. I may have to just bring the website up without giving possibilities to purchase and just giving the possibility to email. But yeah, definitely. Hit the email and I can give you a list unless you already know which ones you want. The last class I just did, which is a must-have for everybody, I believe, is a self-banking class. It was 6 hours long, if I'm not mistaken. It was 6 hours long, 6-hour class. Yeah, it was 6 hours long. And it covers self-bank. Are you willing to do events in Canada? If you book me, take care of the room and the board and then my fee, definitely. It's amazing that the market cap of the entire crypto space is around 2.8 trillion, while Nvidia stock alone has 3.8 trillion as well, and that's only the stock. Can't wait till everyone switches over. No, 100%. You got to look at it like this, y'all. There's less than 1% of people in the world. Let me see what the percentage is. Let me see what the percentage of the people in the world in Bitcoin is. Let's just see real quick. Let's just see real quick. Let's see. Okay, so no. We're actually more than that. It's about 6.8% of the global population, or approximately 560 million people that own some type of cryptocurrency. So look at it like this, right? We're at a 6.8% penetration right now. 6.8% penetration, right? Right? 6.8%. What do you think is going to be when it's 10%? 15%? 20%? Right? What do you think the increase is going to be? Global crypto ownership increased by 33% since 2023. Very interesting. All right. It goes on to state that at the same time, right, it was another Bitcoin whale who woke up after 8 years of dormancy, almost like Godzilla when he be waking up after sleeping for some years. Moving over 3,000 Bitcoin worth 250 million in one transaction. Hey, this how these OGs be doing it. Ain't no, let me send, hey, look, I'm about to send 3,000 Bitcoin from here to there and just push the push of the button. Do y'all not understand the power behind this new financial technology and why Congress, hold on, did y'all forget what Congress said? Hold on. Did y'all forget what Congress said? Hold on. Let me just play this.
One that will shape America's economic. Bitcoin Act establishes a strategic Bitcoin reserve, a federal initiative to ensure the United States holds a significant stake in the world's most important decentralized financial network.
He said, hold on, what did he say? The world's most important decentralized financial network. That's what Congress just called Bitcoin. The world's most important decentralized financial network. How could you not want to get your hands on this before everybody else does? Somebody answer me. Somebody come to the opposite side and tell me why you wouldn't want to get your hands on some Bitcoin before the rest of the world does. I need somebody to battle that. I need somebody to argue that point why you don't want Bitcoin. That's what I need. I need to hear somebody seriously argue why you would not want to hold Bitcoin with a trajectory looking like this. I need it. I need somebody to put up a valid argument because I don't see why. I can't find a reason. I can't. It goes on to state that his Bitcoin stack went from 3 million in early 2017 to over 250 million today. That means in 2017 he had over $3 million. And he's held Bitcoin on one address for over 8 years. Man, my man. Die hard, for real. Now, it goes on to state that another huge Bitcoin holder, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with approximately $11.6 trillion in assets under management, has been steadily accumulating more Bitcoin over the last week as well. Across 15 transactions, the asset manager bought an extra 4,054 Bitcoin, giving it a total stash of 573,878 Bitcoin worth over $50 billion. 50 billion, y'all. 50 billion. The Matrix got people thinking it's a scam where there is no reason why someone wouldn't. Okay, go ask ChatGPT. Interesting. I may do that. I may just do that. But it goes on to state, BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, or IBIT, also led a rally of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds in the U.S., snapping a 5-week net outflow streak by clocking net inflows of 444. There go my 444s again. $744.4 million worth of Bitcoin. Come on, man. What are we talking about, yo? And people talking about they don't want to buy $100. People talking about they don't want to buy $50, $200, huh? Bitcoin whales. No. It goes on to say the bulk of the net inflows came from BlackRock's iShares, which recorded $537.5 million, followed by Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund with $136.5 million. Bitcoin whales weren't the only ones accumulating more crypto. Look On Chain used Arkham data to track a lone Ether whale who added 7,074 Ethereum to his stash on March 21st, worth $13.8 million. $13.8 million. Hey, that's what I mean. Like, you got people like, oh, man, I might lose some money, man. I don't want to put my money in that. What if it goes down? You got people saying, 10 million, 50 million, 100 million, 200 million. Fuck if it goes down. Buy more. Come on, man. You got to tuck, y'all, some of y'all guys got to untuck your panties, man. For real. And start thinking about your financial future. If you got them, think about your children. Think about your children's children. If you don't, just think about how much fucking fun you'll have being wealthy in the next 8 to 10 years by investing in this stuff, right? If you ain't doing generational wealth, cool. Think about how much fucking fun you'll have. You know what I mean? Just think about it. It goes on to say the Ether has been moving between $18 to $2,000 in the last 7 days. It's still down over 57% from. That means a 57% discount. All-time high was $4,878. Okay? However, its open interest surged to an all-time new high on March 21st. And the number of addresses with at least $100,000 worth of ETH started rising at the beginning of March from just over 70,000 addresses on March 10th. So they just added another 5,000 addresses of people that hold over 100,000 Ethereum. Are y'all not understanding this on-chain data that we're looking at and going through? It's crazy. Crazy. Now, what else is going on in the wide world of crypto? Tokenized real estate trading platform launches on Polygon. For those of you that are out there learning real estate, involved in real estate, invested in real estate, if you are not, if you are not looking at the advancement of real estate, when it comes from a futuristic standpoint, right? You're falling behind. I care more about the underlying technology and how I'm able to transact without the banks. With all the political turmoil right now and certain people being unable to open bank accounts, facts. They said they were missing gold, bet they were never missing Bitcoin. Yeah. It goes on to state that real estate.exchange, also known as REX, selected Polygon because of its low transaction fees, fast settlement times, and security features. RWA is a real-world asset tokenization platform. DigitShares is bringing tokenized real estate trading to Polygon with the launch of real estate.exchange, also known as REX. Let's take a look at this. Real estate.exchange, huh? Oh, hold on. We need to get the whole thing. There we go. See if we can get this pulled up real quick. Okay. Buy, sell, and borrow against real estate investments on the blockchain. Come on, man. Come on, man. Am I not giving y'all the creme a la creme? What is it? Creme de la creme? Creme a la creme? Am I not giving y'all the best of what's to come? Can we do hedging mobily? If you have a VPN on your phone, yeah. Am I not giving y'all what's really coming within the next couple of years? Am I not giving y'all a way to set it up for your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to be decent? In fact, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I was looking at my track record, right? And I'm going to go ahead and say this. Just to be honest, because there's been a lot of people that have come into our community and scammed the fuck out of us and took a lot of our money. I know for a fact I have brought more money, free money just period. I believe I bought a greater return. I'm put this out there now because I've touched a lot of people. I believe I brought back a greater return with minimum downside, no scams, no money stolen to the black community or anybody else in the last couple of years. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say within our genre of, you know, content creators and whatnot, you know, how many people out there are selling courses and whatnot. I strongly believe my classes, my courses, my teaching have been some of the most successful within the quote-unquote black community. I damn near guarantee it, Joe. The amount of free money that I've been able to get people to get just from airdrops, just from being involved in the space, right? You got to think about how many people have woken up to a free $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 in a wallet just from the information that I've shared. This has never gone down in our... Hey, look, before me, I can't tell you anybody that was doing what I was doing or have given us the advantages that I've been able to bring. Name them. Name one person that ever set it up for more than 10 people to get, we're going to say, $5,000 for free. And here it is. I've walked 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people through processes to get them that amount of capital in their pockets. Right? Bitcoin doesn't produce cash flow, dividends, or have intrinsic value, unlike stocks or real estate. Its value is purely based on what others are willing to pay for it. That's actually a lie. Not true. Relax minds. It actually does produce cash flow. It actually can create dividends, and it actually does have an intrinsic value. You saying that unlike stocks or real estate shows just the in fact, let me show you for your precious real estate. Let's show what pure speculation has done to your real estate versus Bitcoin, right? Let's see what it's done versus to your real estate. Let me see. Bitcoin. Let's see what the speculation. Let's see what the speculation of your real estate has done against Bitcoin. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at the price of a typical house versus Bitcoin. If we go back to 2015, it was about 530 to 620 Bitcoin for a house. In dollar amounts, it was about $166,000. So now what we can see is that the value of the houses has gone up, while the value it would take for you to purchase that house in Bitcoin has gone down. So I'm gonna tell you like this: real estate has been a complete shit show versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been fucking real estate up, fucking stocks up. It's fucked up every other investment you could have did in the past 10 years. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Once again, you can invest in your real estate. You can invest in your real estate and watch Bitcoin do nothing but get more expensive and more expensive versus your real estate. Think about it. Think about it. But with that, I digress. Now, we also have gold meets crypto as investors bag 22% returns in a looping trade. I've been teaching this strategy. When I read this, I want y'all to understand. I've been teaching this strategy for about 6, 7 years now. This looping strategy. 6, 7 years. Let's see what they're talking about here and what they're doing. Let's see what they're doing. Long-time DeFi trade is being applied to gold. Looping lets investors leverage precious metals. And gold is white hot amid market turmoil. And to the same individual that you just said Bitcoin is based off pure speculation, I mean, hey, you need to fucking tell Congress something then, because I believe they have a different idea. I think they, hold on.
One that will shape America's economic future for generations to come. Bitcoin Act establishes a strategic Bitcoin reserve, a federal initiative to ensure the United States holds a significant stake in the world's most important decentralized financial network.
So Congress, the one that makes your laws, if you're in the U.S., that is, the one that makes your laws, right? The one that makes your laws just said that Bitcoin is the greatest, the world's greatest. See, that's because a lot of y'all, this is how I know who knows what Bitcoin is and what it ain't. If you're just thinking that it's a coin that people speculate on, you're fucking wrong. You have no idea what's going on over here in this technology world, right? We're moving into a digital era, a digital world, right? That's what you need to understand. That's where the value isn't in the coin, the value is in the technology, like my man's was saying, right? So you got Congress, the rule makers, telling me, telling you, telling everybody that, hey, this is the world's, not the United States, not Russia's, not China's, not Brazil's, not Asia's, not Africa's. They said that this is the world's greatest financial network, not coin, not you flip a coin heads or tails, the world's greatest financial network. To be honest with you, I don't even have to speak and argue anymore. I don't have to speak or argue with the government now. Argue with your states. They want to put this in their pensions. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick. Hold on. 15 states are considering a strategic Bitcoin. Don't argue with me. Argue with the state you live in. My hands is up now. Once they picked up the ball that I've been bouncing around for the last 7, 8 years, once they picked the ball up, I'm able to step back now. My job is really done. Right? Like what Moses did. I think that was Moses. I walked people through an exodus out of the traditional financial slavery system. Right? Parted the Red Sea of debt notes. Right? And led my people to freedom. These are the facts. These are the facts. Right? But anyways, let's take a look. So it goes on to say that looping has been a hot trade in DeFi for some time. Now investors are keen on applying the move in a new market, gold. Okay? It goes on to state, in a looping trade, and this, once again, I've been teaching people this for the longest, the looping trades. I've been teaching people this strategy right here. I've been teaching it for the longest. All right? Looping has been a hot trade. No, in a looping trade, an investor uses one asset to back a loan made with another asset. The strategy is a way to leverage a position and multiply potential gains. Investors are now utilizing gold as collateral for loans denominated in USDC, according to Swarm, a Berlin-based crypto trading platform that specializes in tokenized real-world assets, or RWAs. Then they can invest the dollar-backed stablecoin wherever they wish, including more gold. By looping gold, investors have bagged gains of almost 22,000 since January 8th, even as Bitcoin has fallen 10%. There's been a noticeable increase in looping. Katie Evans, the head of business and development at Swarm, said, especially where yield incentives are strong. In fact, we're going to be taking a look at some of these strategies this Friday. We're going to be taking a look at some of these strategies this Friday. Thank you, Ms. Nana. Thank you. I like to feel I'm a special individual. I like to feel that I was actually given a second chance at life to do what I'm doing right now, right? Because so much of my life was built around negativity and being on bullshit out here in the streets. And I do believe I was given a second chance to do exactly what I'm doing right now, because what I'm doing right now has been so honorable. I honestly think I probably, and this is probably what kind of balances out my karmic debt, right? If I had to think of all the years that I hustled, all the drugs I sold, I want to say that I'm probably neck and neck with the amount of people that I've taught versus the amount of people that I've served. You get what I mean? So what I'm saying is that the amount of death and destruction that I put into the world, I think I'm balancing that out with the amount of life, because you got to understand, finances is life. Some people go without food on the table and clothes on their back. You know, it's the done deal, right? So I think that email for classes, block Wall Street work at proton.me. I think that I'm balancing that out with what I'm doing right now. You get what I'm saying? But it goes on to say that when the market conditions get volatile, this serves as an escape hatch. Indeed, market turbulence has triggered. Oh, and I was saying that to say that I believe that what I'm doing right now, I was ordained by a higher power to do. That's all I'm saying. The only reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because of the Creator. Alhamdulillah. It goes on to state that indeed, market turbulence has triggered a surge in gold as investors seek shelter from macroeconomic risk. With the Trump administration undergoing long-standing political alliances with Canada and Europe and implementing 25% tariffs on key trading partners, gold's allure is brighter than ever. Last week, the precious metal hit an all-time high north of $3,035 an ounce. Okay? What blockchains am I going over? Berachain and Sonic. I'm going over Berachain and Sonic. All right? Uh-oh, phone about to die. Phone about to die in a minute. We're going to have to get off here in a minute because my phone's about to die. But let me hurry up and get through all this. It's the only place I've never been scammed at and so much. Wow. Miss Holmes says the New Money Matrix family is the only place I've never been scammed at. And so much info, I can hardly keep up with it. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. For those that are interested in joining my private Discord, which opens up the door on April 1st, send the email to blockwallstreetwork@proton.me. Okay? You have to be a past client, past customer, and be able to prove it. Which Sonic? There's two of them. Sonic created by Andre. Sonic that was created by Andre Coney. Kanji? Anyways, it goes on to state that looping has been popular trade in DeFi for a while. In 2024, a pair of Ethereum traders used looping to make $120 million. And the idea rapidly grew into a robust cottage industry as numerous platforms offered ways to execute the move. And I've been showing people how to do it for the longest, man. Right? Because no one breaks it down like you in this community. That's because they can't. It's because they can't. It goes on to state that Fluid Protocol, for instance, supports $1.3 billion in lending and borrow activity on its multiply page. In looping gold in USDC, traders don't buy gold exchange traded funds or a futures contract. Instead, they purchase an NFT representing ownership of the gold, and that may sound unusual given that NFTs are normally associated with bored apes or sports stars or have become rather passe. And that's what I mean, y'all. A lot of times when people hear NFTs, they're thinking of the bullshit. It's so much underlying technology right here at our fingertips. Yeah, we do got one of the best Discords alive. One of hands down. You're not going to get the amount of information from any group out there that you're going to get from my Discord. And I can guarantee this, even though I don't like to do guarantees. But I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. Right? Once again, y'all, for those that want to join this week's class, Friday class, covering Berachain in the Sonic ecosystem, how to earn passive income, how to invest, send an email to blockwallstreetwork@proton.me and you'll be sent back payment details and the detail of the class. For those who want to be part of the technical analysis class next Wednesday, where I'm going to be showing you how to read the charts. Same thing, blockwallstreetwork@proton.me. Same thing. Let me know either TA or Chains. Chains if you want to join, or Friday or Wednesday. You can just put Friday or Wednesday, and I don't know which one you want to join. Now, before my phone dies, a couple of other things I got to bring to y'all. Velo, highly undervalued. Y'all like XRP? I like Velo. Nothing wrong with XRP. I hold XRP. I yield farm with XRP. I get paid passive income with XRP, but I got a heavier bag of Velo tokens. I have a heavier bag of Velo tokens. Right? Velo is pleased to announce a strategic partnership with Galileo Protocol, a leading decentralized marketplace. And what this marketplace centers on, right, is luxury items. Let me show you, because I think I'm about to purchase some things off of here. So this is the actual Galileo website. Top seller brand in the Galileo marketplace for gold, right? But look what they got here. They got Gucci bags, $900, $850, Burberry bag, man, $140. I might buy it. It's not even $140, $140 USDCs. This would be a good gift for somebody. Good gift. I was looking at some of these watches though. This one right here, 665 USDC, which I can easily take a loan out against and go get. Right? Right? This is a marketplace. This is a decentralized. If we go to log in, what does it say? Log in, connect wallet. That means we can connect directly with our wallet. This is almost similar to shopping like at a Saks Fifth or something like that, or really a outlet, not an outlet. It's like Saks Fifth, Bloomingdale's, all mixed in one. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, if we look at the marketplace, right? This is what Velo is backing right now. This is the newer project that the Velo token is backing. And if you want to know which Velo I'm talking about, let me pull it up real quick. That's why I'm way longer on Velo than I am on XRP. Do the research and you'll see why. This is the thing. More people hear about XRP because everybody pushes XRP on y'all. XRP. I can guarantee I'm going to make more money off Velo than you are off of XRP. And we can go dollar for dollar. It doesn't even matter. Dollar for dollar. Velo right now is a penny. XRP is $2 and some odd change. Velo right now is a penny. Okay. All right. Hey, look, I don't want my phone to die. I wanted to save this live. So we're going to go ahead and end this here. I do apologize. I have to end it early. Look, if y'all got some value out of this, give me some likes, give me some loves, give me some thumbs up, give me some fire emojis. Can I hold Velo on MetaMask? If you buy it off the Binance Smart Chain, you can. Hey, if I'm saying, if you like this show, let me know. I'll jump on a live right and prove everybody wrong. What? You're not going to prove anything wrong over here. Relax, mind. Just go chill out. Do whatever you need to do. If you don't like the information over here, this is open to any and everybody, but you're not going to prove me wrong. I can guarantee that. But anyways, I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in, tap in for the Early Rising Show, A Coffee and Crypto. I do apologize for being a bit tardy. That's why we stayed on so late. I was supposed to go live at 10:30. I don't think I went live till about 11. So we got about an hour and a half out. Right? Once again, for anybody that wants to join my upcoming classes, or if you want to purchase any of the past classes, or if you need help one-on-one, please reach out. Block Wall Street Work at proton.me. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this live. Until the next one, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm gone.